Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be on the air.
You want to make a comment?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Thursday to you. Good, great, good. I can't even talk today. I'm so excited to be back playing some ham radio. It's been a couple days. I've been super busy. A lot has changed. Let me tell you something. I put my my link for my Tesla thing in there. A couple people actually reached out to me. One which just a few minutes ago, hey, what do you think about buying a Tesla? I want to help out Elon. Anyways, I just put it in there. Maybe it will help me get some free supercharging miles. Not a big deal. But how the heck is everybody doing? Hello to everybody in North America and Points Unknown and VK Land down under. Welcome to the program. Once again, it's Thursday night here in Southern California. I have not been playing too much radio over the last couple days. I had to have my antenna down. It was like I was in Henderson, Nevada the last couple days. It's been windy. There's fires to the north of me. It's actually, the fires are running between me and Scott right now. Scott's in Bakersfield. I'm in Southern California. So, all right, you're welcome to. Heck yeah, I made my first HF contact last weekend on my homemade in-fed half weight 700 miles South Carolina from Pennsylvania, 25 watts with your FT8 Awesome, dude. Good for you. I'm not an antenna builder. It's past me. I'm not, I don't know, maybe in the future. I just don't have time. I do like playing with my antennas configuration. I have done that a couple times. Right now, I'm in an inverted V half-wave in-fed right now, and it seems to be pretty good. I'm going to change the antenna once I get some time to back to my half-wave in-fed from my antennas. I think it's 7 feet shorter than the one I have. That's Australian dollars. So it's probably cheaper. Yeah. So it's fun to play with to see what works. Sometimes just throwing it up and, oh yeah, it works. But you know what? Experiment around a little bit. So that's what's all about. Making your own. You probably did pretty good and save you some money. What's up, Jason? Nice to see you in there. It is a Thursday night here once again in Southern California. I'm on. Oh God, I hope this thing works. Yes, I didn't test this. The one thing I didn't test. HF's been crazy. 10 meters has been awesome as far as FT8. I've not worked any voice. What is it? Oman? Let's go get him. I don't think I've made a contact. Does he log? That's all I care about. He does log. This will be good. I got some new HF contacts today. I got at least some new DXCCs on 10 meters. I got the United Nations on 10 meters earlier today. And I want to say like Sri Lanka. No, I worked Sri Lanka, but it was like East Malaysia right before I came on here on the program. I caught him. It was something BOB. You know what? I'm trying to think here. I don't think I actually worked them. I think I tried to work them. So we got Finland in there. I don't know. That's a good question. Let's see if I have this in here. It's the 4. I worked a bunch of people. That's a new one right there, I think, too. No, I should see it in here, right? I'm looking. If you guys see it, catch my eye. You are back to Monday? Oh, yeah. There it is. United Nations headquarters, New York. So, yeah. So that's and that was on 10 meters. I've worked them on 20 and I want to say 12 meters. I want to work this guy in the Middle East here. Oman? How do you pronounce that? Oman? Beautiful. Colin, you're on top of things there. I've never seen you. I actually, when I was with Seth, we were doing something, and before I was on, we saw the Austria one. Oh, it does show it on there. Good catch there, Colin. From VK9 land. Hey, man. You like that club log thing, don't you? The other thing, I don't know if you guys will notice on the live stream tonight, Seth and Sam will be very upset, but I have made some encoder changes. So my video actually probably might look a little bit grainier, but I'll have less of the, I guess, the drop frames. Adam, you caught me off guard when you texted me the other day. Sorry, I was in the weeds when you were texting me there. What was that, Wednesday? No, wait a minute. That was Monday. God, everything's going by so fast. No, it was election night. It was Tuesday. The orange fella won. My eyes still to this day. Whoever wins better walk the walk because the things are not good right now. But I don't want to get too involved with that. But nobody's making any contacts with me on FT8 on 20 meters, and it does look a little bit weird. Now that we're into mid fall in the northern hemisphere or mid spring, for you folks south of the equator and that are upside down in Australia. It's weird seeing you get the whole daylight in Antarctica there all day long there. So that's pretty cool. So hopefully we'll make some more I'll make some more Antarctic contacts. Has anybody made a voice contact with Antarctica down there? Sorry, I thought I was on the screen here. I would love anybody put in the chat if you folks have made a Antarctic contact. Sorry, I had to clear my nose out there for a second. I apologize. It's very dry here. I think it's only like 12% humidity. So it looks like Scots have. I've never even heard them. Yes, the Russian bass voice on FU and FT8. And by the way, once again, anybody new in the chat coming over from another ham radio channel, love to hear you in the chat tonight. I'm coming on a little bit earlier than I originally planned. I know that Hams and Coffee, they're on tonight. Oh, no, wait. Clubhouse is on Tuesday night, so it's Ham and Coffee tonight. They're doing a CW thing. I'm really not interested in CW. I know a lot of people will be like, no, you got to do it. No. I'll be getting on DStar here in a little bit. I want to work some FT8 here tonight, though. Seems to be pretty hot tonight. Last couple days. By the way, I haven't been on since Saturday night. Sunday morning, I jumped on and I made a bunch of contacts right around 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 6 meters. I got 2 new states. I got 2 new DXCC on 6 meters. So I was pretty happy to make that happen. Not too many 6 meter contacts here. Next time I go to a park, I'm going to try to get some 6 meter contacts. The other thing is Neil N6VHF told me about a new park that's over by Prado Dam or at the 71 in Euclid, which about 95% of you folks don't know where that is. Actually, the one person that's in here, Sean, because he had lived not too far away from that area. There is a trail park, a POTA park that's like it's a trail, and apparently that goes through that area. So if I park somewhere on that tree, yep, there you go. See, you never know. People know. I didn't think anybody knew who that was in there, and then you popped in there. It's just like your ears are burning. So, anyways, it should be. It is a park, and it's part of the. I guess the trail is the park. So I saw Neil in the POTA section on Facebook, on a POTA section, a POTA group on Facebook, saying he activated a park and it looked like California. I'm like, well, that doesn't look like something I saw in the POTA app. So I mentioned something on the Facebook there, which I don't use very often. It is, and actually they just repainted it. I think a couple of the local high schools started a fundraiser, and they made some money and repainted it. So yeah, Neil told me about that place. I'll probably try to go down there and check that out. By the way, Colin, since you're in the chat, Seth says check your email. I don't know why, but check your email. Maybe send you some links of something. They're adding Australia beaches to the POTA list. However, beaches. Interesting. Mongolian barbecue is catching up to me. Colorado. Dustin, where you at? San Francisco. That's somewhere I don't see in here very often. I got to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever worked with anybody in San Francisco, at least on 20 meters. Scott's old call sign He just sent me a text of his QSL card or the confirmation from um, the voice contact, which I mentioned down in Antarctica. I don't know. Do you want me to show that or not? What's getting buried in snow? What? Oh, Antarctica? It's not snowing down there. They're like barbecuing and stuff right now. It's almost summertime. There ain't no snow down in Antarctica right now. It's global warming. Warning. Really? Well, here we go. Oh, you know what? I heard somebody at work talk about that yesterday. I haven't been watching the news too much, and I definitely haven't been looking at the weather other than here. Like when I was over in Nevada a couple weeks, 2 weeks ago, was it? It was blowing 50 plus miles an hour, and it felt like exactly like it was the other like 2 weeks ago when I was down there here. I brought my antenna down. Thankfully, it wasn't. They said it was going to be windy on Sunday night, and then they said it was going to be windy on Monday night, and I'm like, ah. And then they said it was going to be really windy on Tuesday night. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to put my antenna down, and I'm glad I did because it was blowing. There's some trees and stuff got knocked over. That definitely would have gotten knocked over. Jeez. Finland on. Let's see what it is. And here we go. What? I told you. See, I told you the beaches and they're going to be barbecuing down in Antarctica right now. Would I lie to you folks? I was 100% right. The Nightbot's telling you right there. I told you folks, Antarctica is, yeah. I told you. Didn't I tell you right before you checked that? Oh, you guys cracked me up. Do we have a sad ham in here now? Yeah, let's go. Bring your Speedos. Enjoy Antarctica. Do the Arctic plunge. My computer's freezing up here. So I apologize there. Sam, you in here? Can you hear me? I see you in Sonobus, pal. I didn't put you in timeout. There you go. I hear you. But it doesn't sound like you hear me. I see that I'm leaving. You see that my meter's there at the top right in the Sonobus program. You could get this at the App Store or online for free. I am not associated with Sonobus whatsoever. And the program is free. It's a good way to connect with people. Feels like he's in my room with me, in my office with me. I can almost smell his breath. Thank goodness I can't. Yeah, and you could do 16 channels of audio each direction. Although for some reason, he's not working for some reason. I see him in there. Finally. Where's so Jay and I forget his call sign. He wanted to hook up his mixer. He's getting a 101, Yaesu 101. I was just wondering if he was watching tonight. All right, here. Let's see if I'm in my email here, so I don't want to be on. Oh, it's calm. Oh, it's 10 miles an hour to the south. No, wait, it's calm, right? Sorry, I'm trying to get my Pi-Star up. Let's see what happens here. Looks like it's up. Can't believe it. Where's my 30 Charlie? There we go. Doesn't look like my encoder's freezing up as much. That's pretty good. Pretty happy about that. Although I'm pretty bright. I'm going to take a little bit of sun off me there. A little bit off me here. That too much? No. Oildale. Last time I flew over that, I flipped that off. I'm sorry your dad's from Oildale. Sam, are you in here, buddy? Let me make sure. You guys are going to hear tone for a second. I am definitely getting Sonobus, but I'm not hearing Sam. I don't know what the deal is. Let's get on 30 Charlie. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, monitoring reflector 30 Charlie. That sounds very bassy tonight.
NADOT, you're loud and clear on 30 Charlie.
Copy that. I haven't heard you in a while there. NAEOD. How you doing, man? It's been a long time. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. I think he's like one of the admins to this.
Doing just fine. I finally got the leaves raked up in my yard.
We just had 50-mile-an-hour winds here in California called the Santa Ana winds, and they blew all my leaves over to my neighbor's house at the end of the cul-de-sac, so I'm doing good.
Well, anyway, it's going to get cold here by tonight.
Hey, I'm normally a summertime fella, but I'm welcoming the cooler weather because it was just like 80 like every day of the summer until like last week. In fact, it was 75 today. I'm looking forward to some autumn weather. I'm not necessarily a cold guy, but I think it's time for some change.
Well, I went to the grocery store yesterday and I got a good deal on leftover Halloween candy that nobody wanted.
Well, that's unfortunate. No one wanted it, but at least you were able to take advantage of it. I went through my daughter's candy from Halloween. She does not like Reese's Pieces, and I'm a huge Reese's Pieces fan. And so I went ahead and took those off of her hands, so to speak.
All right. Well, anyway, getting a little bit cold here in Michigan. 7-3 from Michigan, NADOD.
Copy that. I appreciate getting back to me there from Michigan there, and most importantly, try to stay warm there, John. 73 NAEOD K6EGG on 30 Charlie. That just sounds so bassy tonight, and I don't know why. Let me go to 30E. See how I sound. 30 Echo.
Link to REF.
Let's see how I sound on 30 Echo. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf Reflector 30 Charlie. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf Reflector 30 Charlie. I think it sounds pretty good. One more check to see if this sounds good. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Audio check on EXO or REF 30 Echo. 30 Echo. One more check to see if this sounds good. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Audio check on EXO or REF 30 Echo. 30 Echo. I don't know, but I think it actually sounds good. It sounds bassy in my head for some reason. Very weird. I'm going to go over to, I'm going to go make my way over to 1 Charlie. See if I can piss somebody off.
Link to REF 0.
Yeah, it's weird. It sounds bassy in my head.
Charlie.
The other thing is I haven't touched my DStar here in, I don't know, a week, maybe longer. I don't think I went on it the other day. Maybe you guys can. That's not what I wanted to be on. I just wanted to see if it worked because last couple times I've been on, I haven't used it, and it like freaked out on me. I haven't done any updates or anything. So let's take a look and see who's out here on 1 Charlie. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, monitoring reflector 1 Charlie from Southern California in the city of Chino, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, monitoring reflector 1 Charlie. All right, everybody start saying Andy in here. Maybe Andy will get in here. Get in the chat here. I think we lost Sam for good. He's having Wi-Fi issues. Andy Cowley, where are you? I'm only saying that because I think this is considered like mainly England that's on 1, I think, if I'm correct. I don't think Seth's actually out of town. He's out of state right now. I don't know if he's working or what, but I don't know if he wants to say where he's at, but he's not home. I don't think he has Starlink. He did buy something. I'll let him tell you what he bought. I'm pretty happy about that too. Uh-oh. I got a very rude text from Sam right now. Oh my goodness. I think one store has better Icom prices than you. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. He's trying to hook up stuff. I wonder what stuff he's hooking up to. When he's hooking up stuff, I think I'm going to go to a different reflector.
Link
Oh, I see Joe.
RES004 Charlie.
So, Adam, would you disown me if I got like a DX101 Yaesu?
W9WXZ. This is K4JVW. Ronnie Vic.
He has a good voice. Are you already mad that I got a Yaesu for the mobile or for POTA? Like I said, I'm not a GM Ford guy. I think whatever tool for the job is necessary. And I'm pretty happy with my choice. It's small enough. It's sitting right here. I've probably gotten over 400 contacts with it.
W9WXZ.
He has a good voice.
K4JVW clear.
He has a very good voice. He's in Jimmy from South Carolina. The question is, for you folks, do you think that the 200 watt is worth the extra money for the DX101? Oh, well, there you go. I don't want to get a flex. Just, number one, I don't want to wait forever. There you go. You get to 73 there, Joe.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, monitoring reflector for Charlie from the city of Chino, about 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles.
I might try to get on HF here in a few minutes too. But it's quiet. It's for Thursday night. It's pretty quiet. What, everybody's tired from the time change or something? It's just 1 hour, folks. I think you meant overrated. Over radio. For Pete's sakes, I'm not saying they're bad. I don't want to get like 3 emails saying you're bad mouth and flex radios. I'm not. I just say I don't think I want one for myself. I'm not sponsored by anybody, so I could say whatever the heck I want. And I'm not getting paid for this, so I could say whatever the heck I want. That'd be a good thumbnail there with the tongue out. I'm playing Peanut on the app on Reflector 2C. The audio is like perfect. What's 2C? Disinformation? Of what? Most folks in the real world have QRA on any receivers better than 7300. Gonna make improvement. I noticed a difference with my 7610. But I heard the 101 has a really good receiver. I wonder if it will help out with my noise situation or make it worse. The FU guy's been back. I've heard him lately. Wow, nothing's hurt. What's on 2C? What is on 2C here? I would like to know. REF 002C.
What you been doing?
Link to RES002 Charlie.
I've just originated one more computer, but I bought a Lenovo laptop. And a lot
Is
of
it the
power on
Peanut?
And I have a lot of computers, Linux, Windows, Mac, and Raspberry Pis with a lot of ham radio apps on them. And I'm thinking about trying to consolidate them onto one laptop. So I'm starting to work towards that angle. And right now I'm just trying to get this. The laptop just arrived today, so I've been in the process of going through and getting it set up and updating the software on it and so forth like that. So we'll see how that process goes. Be nice to have everything on just one machine. WB7, UKX, back to net.
Sounds like the Peanut Net.
WB7, UKX, Dick. You know, I've
I've got that exactly what I'm working with. The little machine that I've got right here is just packed full of all of the applications that I can think of. And honestly, they all work real well. So I'm pleased as punch
Hey,
that
Stan.
it all works real well on this Windows
But
7.
The
laptop.
question
That's
will
an HP
make the
Pavilion
difference.
And really like the little machine. So good luck with that. I think you'll enjoy it.
Seth, you in here?
Drop down to Ben, KB0ZOM.
So what's 2C?
Tell us what's going on. Mike is yours.
All right, good evening, Dudley, and the rest of the net. Well, let's see here. I guess we were talking a little bit ago about some 6-meter activity. That was pretty interesting. I had a
See, I was talking about that.
pop up. Took me a second to realize what it was. I think it's an FR call sign, so we're actually thinking it was either from down south or from over in Europe. And looked it up on the QRZ, and it turned out it was over 10,000 miles away. So I think that's probably the farthest I've heard a 6-meter signal. It was actually Reunion Island. So wasn't able to.
There's a painted
get
reflector
a
bridge
QSO
2C,
done,
encoding
but,
it is a lot better.
Get some good receive signal from
I think it sounds great.
Sure, at one point, and then actually had like a -10 flag pop up on PSK reporter over in at the island. So other than that, I guess I don't have too much that comes to mind. I'll go ahead and pass it back to that. This could be 0-0.
That's where I'm transmitting to right now. Pretty good propagation.
0ZOM. Well, that is a cool thing to be able to make some
Peanut
contact with Reunion Island, 10,000 miles away.
It just sounds weird calling it peanut.
Quite the leap to make that contact. I know it can be done, though, and perhaps you'll be able to make a complete use of it.
Do you want to make a comment? There you go. Now you're working. Did you bring?
Yes, carrier grade NAT sucks.
Are you on your phone?
I am in a hotel room.
Hold on. I just reset you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that when you were talking. Okay. You were in a hotel room. I bet my bad. Go ahead.
Well, I do have some news, Greg.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to tell us about your news?
Well, yeah, this is not a Marriott. That's my news.
What?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to mention that you bought something today. I would.
Oh, yeah, that. Forgot about that. That's a minor detail.
Is it a bigger?
Greg, I joined the. I decided to be a Greg copycat.
Greg and K8 MRD and half the other ham radio operators that have one of them.
So I am in Delaware for a conference. And what does Scott say with a wheelchair? What does that mean, Scott? Well, Greg, I was going to say is when you go back on HF tonight, I might have to go downstairs to my car, and actually try to contact you. Yes, Colin. All right. How did Colin guess? Yes, I did buy an ATAS 120 this afternoon, and a 30 amp hour Bio-NO.
The same one
it
that
works
I have?
pretty well with. No, I think you have a 20 amp hour.
So you can bring yours on the plane.
No, this one I'm not going to bring on a plane. But the problem is I was at HR. We stopped at HRO and they didn't have the 20 amp hour battery. Like that's why I asked you what model you have. And they didn't have it in stock, so they had the 30. So I'm like, all right, whatever. And I brought my 991A with me, so bought it. The gentleman, the sales rep, helped me, showed me where to mount it. I didn't really transmit much, but at least I figured out how to tune it, and I was hearing some polar activities earlier. So, yeah.
I wonder if I can hear you. Are you on your cell phone?
I am tethering through my cell phone.
Oh.
I'm on my laptop.
What microphone are you using?
The built-in Mac.
Oh, okay. That's why you sounded different.
Well, yes, but you've said this sounds okay. It
sounds all right.
Different.
It sounds different. It's good enough for Zoom calls. You know how I feel about having good audio on the Sonobus. I'm very anal about that.
So hold on. So I think Greg, it sounds like I made Collins weak. I got an ATAS 120. I'm using it with my 991A, and I got him his stickers that he's been asking for. So I'll probably be putting those in the mail probably Monday.
What stickers are you referring to?
On the ARRL website, there's it's just says ham, like you know, if you're in your car. So Colin asked for a while, so I said, hold on, I got a source to get him. So I got a couple tonight for him, and I will throw them in the mail probably Monday.
Well, good. He'll probably be happy with that. How it's probably going to take
now? I think we need to take a bet. We need to take bets on once I get it in the mail. How long it's going to take? How long is it going to take to get to his house in Australia?
I'm saying he might get it in January.
Okay, because the last time I mailed something from Australia to the U.S., this was like 6-7 years ago. It took about 3 weeks.
Really?
Yep.
I ordered a one of those hydro bottles. I think it comes from the Gold Coast somewhere. I got it like 2 days later, but of course it was like DHL or whatever they have down there.
Yeah, this is going to be through Postal Service and the Aussie Post. So
good luck.
But yeah, I got the diamond mount, or one of the diamond mounts. I think
Scott has a question.
Now, the only thing I'm going to ask the guys in the chat who have it. It seems like you can drive with it on, but I feel like I want to not really drive with it on. Like I took it off.
I've actually seen folks driving with it. For me, I have like really, really not thick metal. And I noticed when I did drive with it on just for a little while, and I noticed there was a little bentness.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if I want to.
Well, Scott is asking a question, and I have to admit I was thinking about the former. Today I'm like, because the local HRO here in Delaware had a bunch, had like I don't know, 5 or 6 on the floor, 891s. And but you need a DigiRig for FT8, so I was like, You know what I mean, Greg?
I know what you mean.
Colin, have I ever sent you the photo of what I did to my tire and rim last month? You'll see why I don't go on dirt roads.
I don't want to talk about bad cars. My wife got her rear-ended the other day. Anyways, yeah, you can drive with the ATOS. I've seen many of folks drive with them. In LA, obviously, there's a lot of ham radio operators. So we lost Seth. We'll wait till he pops back in here. There's somebody on 074. 34.
Some of that warm weather elk hunting. You guys have some monster elk in Arizona, and
so I'm going to try to get on the air here on HF.
The Arizona hunting, it's pretty special, no doubt. And yeah, to go through, and I love what you said. We had to go through this kind of routine, this rigor, to come out the other side to get the diamond to look very clear so that we can see it clearly. And the fat lady was on the stage, and everybody got a chance to see it.
Whoa, what are they doing talking about?
Get to execute, and I love the
fat ladies and stuff.
The drive that our president-elect has for moving quickly.
I haven't played with my W View for a while, to be honest with you.
Happening, and he's a day and a half into it. I mean, it's going to be the good Lord is working for our country. There's no doubt about it. He has his hands on this country.
So is the fat lady, apparently. I'm going to get on 20 meter here. I almost said 10 meter. My ATOS is on a diamond mount, mounted to the rail. The rail's mounted to the camper roof with hinges. It folds down with actuator. I think I said that right, with a remote switch. Yeah, I have a K400 mount on mine. If you look at some, you know what? Let me do this. I think I sent this photo to somebody. This is from one of the POTA parks. Hold on here. I have to send that to somebody to get it on my air. Bring this. So yeah, this is my Tesla Model 3 here at Mojave National Preserve there. This is actually from a week ago Tuesday. The reason why I'm showing this is not because I want to show off my car, even though it looks like any other Tesla, but it doesn't. I do not drive with this ATOS on there all the time. I have two K400 mounts. This one here for my UHF VHF antenna, which stays on there 100% of the time, unless get my car washed. Hi, new ham here. What do you recommend as a Furch HF radio I can grow into? Well, I'll tell you one thing. Don't buy a used one. You'll save a lot of money. I don't know what your price range is, because you can buy some really cheap stuff, low power, cheap stuff. Depends on, I don't know what your price range is. Maybe some folks can jump in there in the chat and help you out with that too. That's a kind of a broad question to be 100% honest with you, but I would suggest buy something used. It'll be a lot cheaper. My main radio here, my Icom 7610 is actually used. So you don't have to buy new, because you'll end up spending a lot more money that way. So if you're going to fiddle around with different radios when you first start a lot, find what you like, find a brand that you like, find a menu system you like. It's going to be pretty much up to you, but I would suggest buying something. I lost the picture. Great. And I lost everybody in Sonobus tonight. I wonder what the deal is with that tonight. Let me show you the picture again. I just got to be careful because underneath are Texas. So anyways, I have the K400 mount here at the on the trunk mount, or on the trunk of my Tesla Model 3. It moves in a couple different directions. The other thing is if you see it's pretty much it's pretty level. It is off by a little bit, and part of it is I'm in a hole. You can't really tell, but my car is not completely centered. But you want to have that K400 mount level. And what I did is actually strapped a level onto it and kind of just adjusted with the nuts and bolts onto everything. So anyways, not a big deal. The other thing with an ATOS, Seth, if you're in here, when you're done using it, make sure you bring the antenna all the way down. You physically tell it to go all the way down, and that way it's easier to transport if you're not going to drive with it on. Justin, I recommend buying FT891, which I actually have an 891 sitting right here. You back in here, Seth? Seth?
Not really. Be right back.
Oh boy. I actually have an 891 right here. Very easy to use. Menu system could be a little bit deep, but after a few minutes, you'll get used to it. Especially for somebody going between an Icom. Some people will say, oh, it's too deep of a menu system, but it might be. But I like the challenge of learning it. So it's small and it's light. Oh boy. It's almost talking about different brand radios is almost as controversial as talking about grounding. I am on HF though. Let's see if I can
Whiskey 7 Delta Kilo. Whiskey 7 Delta Kilo. Anybody out there?
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Come again?
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilo 7 Echo Golf Golf.
Negative. Let me start again. I was going to repeat your call sign. My call sign is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. I'm in the city of Chino.
Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf.
QSL.
QSL. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. What's your call sign again there? Whiskey 7, is it Delta?
Whiskey 7, Delta Kilo.
Copy that. You're a 5-9 down here in Southern California tonight.
Awesome. We're just up here in Tacoma, Washington, just south of you. You're coming in at about 5-9 as well.
Copy that. What kind of radio are you on there? You mobile or at your home QTH?
We're on an Icom 7610.
Copy that. Good radio. And it looks like, so Whiskey 7 Delta Kilo, that's it looks like a club call, correct?
That is correct. That's a club call. My call is Whiskey 7 Golf Echo Lima. Whiskey 7 Golf Echo Lima is my personal call.
Copy that there, David. Good to hear you in here tonight. So I just wanted to, you're actually my first HF contact here in a little bit, so in probably about a week, at least on my my home QTH here. But I appreciate the contact, and I'll let you see if we can get a few more folks out there here on HF tonight.
You have a great evening too. 73.
And copy that. I got you in the logbook as well with your club call.
Appreciate it, Greg. We got you in our log as well.
I don't know if he was hearing me good.
I don't think he's still in finished.
That guy's right on top of somebody. So I'm 5'8" there, Sean.
Go ahead.
Seth, for some reason, you're not in there. What happened to that guy? So I have to. So I'm going on IFB for. So Sam, if you're in there, try IFB. We'll go to IFB tonight for two-way conversation.
Does this work?
Yes.
For how long is the question?
It works for now.
But no, back to what I was saying is I got ATAS 120, the diamond mount, and using my 991 with a 30 amp hour Bio battery. And I know I missed the discussion about the stuff, but the 891 is very menu driven. And the shack in the box, I have a 991A, and I very rarely, if never, used the UHF VHF feature of it, or part of it.
How do you? Ooh, hold on a second here.
QRZ, Whiskey 3, Papa Alpha Whiskey.
I've talked to that guy. Don't say my first personal to him.
SADHAM?
Your QTH, are you in the West Coast? Yeah, we're 50 miles east of Washington.
Pardon my expression. I think that guy's kind of a dick, but.
East of Washington, D.C., go ahead. Well,
And he hasn't confirmed yet.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. Jim, it's just pretty amazing, and I learned to weld, or I got better at welding.
Sounds like the band's pretty decent.
I'm still a hack welder, but
so we're still in Sonobus, right?
For the moment. Question. It's gonna. I don't know how long this is gonna last, though. But we will play with this and try.
Inverted V does an amazing job for Ender. Now, whenever I'll jump on those.
It does amazing job for DX. Looks like the HF band's pretty decent tonight.
1, 2.
I have you.
1, 2. Damn it.
I hear you. W2NQ. Hold on, guys. Stop the music.
Yeah, Q, what's up, John?
Dude.
All right, fine business there.
Sam.
We're going to say 7 threes. We're going to look around one more time and then pull the switch. So all the best, and we'll catch you down the line. W2NQ.
Well, Seth, if you hear me, I brought down the... There we go. Now I can turn you back up. You're back up, Seth.
Okay. We'll try this for now.
I think I'm going to try to go find a place I can call CQ.
Take good care of yourself and have a blessed weekend coming up, Howard.
What?
Chat comments.
Hey, let's go to 69. How does that sound?
Nice.
All right.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Is the frequency in use? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Is the frequency in use?
You are correct.
All right, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling to CQ 20 meters from the city of Chino, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling at CQ 20 meters.
Kilo Echo 0, Mike Alpha Delta.
Well, that was weird. I heard two of you there, Sean. Loud and clear here into Southern California tonight, your former home state.
Yeah, I seen, looks like somebody was calling in there. Someone was also CW and doing CW on top of you there. But anyway, sounded good. 5 and 7 right now. 5 and 7 in Missouri.
Copy that. Yeah, maybe get the heckler back there. Yeah, you're 5'9", man. Like I said, loud and clear tonight here into Southern California, and I'm glad I have my antenna up. We got those nasty Santa Ana winds the last couple of days here, causing some fires just north of me up in Santa Clarita and Oxnard area, if you're familiar.
All right. Yeah, I'm still playing around with this radio, trying to get things the way I like it, but it's getting close. It's just about where I can deal with it.
Couple things. You got the 101D, right?
Yep.
And which microphone are you using right now?
SM7B.
And you running that through a mixer or directly in?
Through a mixer.
It sounds pretty darn good, man. How do you have it, since you've had, I think you've had a 7610, how's the receivers compare to each other versus the 7610 and the 101?
It's marginally better. People will say all they want and say, oh, it's way better. It's not way better. I had them hooked up side by side, listening to the same signal that was less than an S unit on both of them. And maybe 10% more copy versus the 7610 on a weak signal.
And another controversial question for people probably watching on YouTube right now. You think the extra 100 watts, a total of 200 watts is worth it? All the extra money?
Well, this one's 100 watts, but the 200 watts for me is not worth it at all because I run an amplifier. I can only run 50 watts into my amplifier, so 200 watts is just throwing money away.
For somebody that's not planning on getting an amplifier, do you think it would be worth it?
No. I would take that extra money that you'd be spending on that and get a 600 watt amplifier that you can plug right into your wall.
Man, I wish I had the power for that. How many amps does something like that draw?
Oh, not bad. The one that I had was the 600 watt Ameritron with its little separate power supply, and I think it was drawing like 7 amps.
That's not bad. I'm pretty surprised.
Yeah, you can get 2 different power supplies. You can get a switch mode power supply, and you can get the solid state or the linear. And the switching one draws just a little bit less current out of the wall.
How much does a amplifier like that have or cost? Can you put that maybe in the chat?
Let's see here. Last time I seen them for sale around here, of course, I would just find one used. Of course, sometimes you have a hard time trusting whether someone's hammered on them or not. But, anywhere between $1,000 and $1,200.
And then I'd probably need a new tuner because as Scott was putting something in the chat there, I looked over and I wanted to see if it had my wattage there for single sideband, and the MFJ 929 model automatic tuner I have only goes to 200 watts.
Yeah, you definitely want to get one of those the AT600 Pro, the LDG one. Just get one of those and call it good. Or you can get the 1000 if you're worried about tuning something that's really far out.
Yeah, so this I pulled it up here. It looks like the max is 200 watts. Sorry, 600 watts there. So that would work there.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. That is a rating on a resonant antenna. So the worse your antenna is resonant, the lower it can handle. So if you got an antenna that's a 10-to-1 SWR, 200 watts is about all it's gonna be able to handle for very long.
Do they make a bigger version of this?
Yep, they got the 1000. The 1000 is really nice. I used to have one of those, and it will tune anything.
Anything?
You got it. You hook it to a paper clip and stick it to your ear, it'll tune it. K0MAD.
And to someone, Stan put in the chat there, yeah, I don't run a toaster in my office, though. K6EGG. Good to hear you out here, Sean. Thanks for spending more of my money.
Yeah, it'll, and the 1000 takes, I can't remember, it's 400 watts or 500 watts, somewhere around there, digital modes and CW, so it'll handle running constant carrier for a while there. All right, sounded good, Greg. K0MAD.
Wait a minute, you're not going anywhere yet. What's the amplifier that you were talking about? What's the model of that?
No, the Ameritron, ALS 600.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize they're that much money.
That's why I say you got to look for them used. You find them used anywhere between $1,000 and like $1,400. They're not too bad when you find them used. The prices are going to go up on them new because Ameritron and MFJ went out of business. So the new market, anybody that has them, they're going to drive the prices up.
Do I have to tune that thing?
Nope, don't got to tune it.
Oh, that's just, I just read solid state no tune. My bad.
So, the extra $1,000 or $1,200 you'd spend on the MP model, you know, you could put that and maybe a couple $100 and have, you know, 500 watts to work with.
Is it? Hold on a second here. Well, maybe I have to buy myself a Christmas gift or something. And man, that's a lot of money between that and the. How much is the tuner?
Oh man, last time I seen them, they were 5 or 6. They're not cheap.
All right. Well, maybe when I get ready to spend some money, we'll see what taxes do for me next year. Because who knows? But I appreciate the info. Now I need to spend money. At least I'll be able to break through the pileups with that amplifier, probably.
Yeah. Well, what do we want to go with? 50 likes and you got to buy the amplifier?
No. Something like that's going to be 10,000 subscribers.
10,000 subscribers?
Well, to get to 10,000 subscribers, I should say.
I wonder if I could bribe somebody to get you that.
Maybe. I'll make some folks do some working.
K6EGG, K0MAG, catch you later.
All right, Sean, thanks, man. I appreciate the info. Sorry for keeping you there. This is Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf, calling CQ from the city of Chino, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf, calling CQ 20 meters.
Kilo 7, Uniform Alpha
Echo Golf Golf, KL7UT.
To KL7UT?
Yeah, my tuner's playing here with me a little bit. Let me see if I can get it to bypass.
Stand by, Matt.
There we go. See if I can talk to you now. KL7UT, Lima 7, Uniform Tango.
I got you in there. KL7UT, Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf. How's it going from Idaho?
Not too bad. I just was sitting here reading the mail with you guys. Just picked you up on my SDR. I've got up on a mountaintop here near me.
Excellent. Are you remoting into that right now, or are you just are you from your house and you heard us in?
I'm listening to in my shack, and I'm talking to you on my local here. I just have a receiver SDR up on the top of the mountain, about 5 miles away and 5,000 feet above me.
Excellent. I wish I had something like that. Probably not a lot of noise up there, so you can pick up some good stuff up there.
That is a good thing, and I can hear my own signal.
Yeah, you can dial in your audio and stuff. You're sounding really good, by the way, here into Southern California tonight. Solid 5.9 signal.
Oh, thank you. I'm running barefoot here with a Yaesu FT8
Copy that. You like that radio there?
I do. Got a Icom 7300, and I switch back and forth between them. They both have their positives. I think for my remote.
Ray, I don't know if you can hear me, but you completely dropped out. So I'll let you try again. Go ahead. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me. I can't hear you anymore. 73 if you can hear me, and maybe we'll try to connect again. KL7UT, K6EGG, Matt, you out there, Kilo 7, Uniform, Alpha, Papa.
Yeah, I'm hovering around, you know.
Dude, he totally dropped out on me. He was like a 5.9 and just poof, disappeared.
Weird, yeah, I can't hear him. He's too close for me.
Yeah, you guys mixed right when he came on. Well, you wanted to have your little, pardon me, you wanted to have some input on the little amplifier conversation we're having a conversation about?
Well, first of all, the 101 MP, which is the 200-watt one, is for amplifiers that are tube amplifiers that require more than 100 watts of input power. That's what it's made for. You don't really need one of those, honestly. I would stick with your 7610. And for an amplifier, I wouldn't buy an Ameritron because the company is out of business. So I would go for something that's a little more in business and works better, like a Mercury, honestly. Anyway, back to you.
How much do the Mercuries go for?
Mercury 3 is $3,000.
And then I need to turn tuner after that, correct?
It depends on the antenna. What kind of antenna you got?
I have that Palomar. It tunes up on the regular bands okay. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. So I know this sounds stupid. I would put I have the antenna. I would have the radio hooked up to the amplifier and then to the tuner to the antenna, correct?
So you want the amplifier as close to the antenna as possible. So if you have a tuner in between, it's got to go in between the amplifier and the antenna. But if it's only 1.5 to 1, you're good, man. I mean, how far off is your antenna?
I don't know. I haven't really measured it. Every time I play with it, like I move it away and from my from the ground, or I move it in general, it changes. So I can't really answer that.
Well, anything less than 2 to 1, man, you're good. Your radio don't care.
One second, my daughter's in here.
Yes, Haley. Is your cat following you?
I'm sorry. They're just playing in the background. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, so I don't know. We'll see.
Honestly, man, as long as you're less than 2 to 1, I wouldn't worry about it because you don't even need a tuner. But the solid state amps like less than 1.5 to 1. So if you're less than that or more than that, yes, you'll need a tuner. But honestly, AT1000, like you said, would be fine. I use a manual tuner, honestly, because I'm more of a manual tuner and like a perfect match. But that's just me.
What happened there, Sean?
Yeah, I like being matched as good as possible. Get the most efficiency out of the antenna, but the other thing is, I notice when I'm not matched as good, I got a ton of RFI in my shack.
Yeah, it's normal for an NFED. NFEDs like to feed back RFI.
That's not good when you have a mixer, preamps, mic preamps, 2 computers hooked together, bunch of cameras, bunch of lights.
Are you on 40 meters much? I mean, if you're not, I would get a DX Commander Rapide or something, man.
I can't do a DX Commander at my house, unfortunately.
Is it because of the HOA? I mean, the Rapide is specifically made for HOAs.
I need the ground radios, right?
Yeah, but they don't need to come more than 10 feet out from the antenna, and you can do them 180 if you have to, you know?
I don't have the space in the backyard for that.
You don't have 10 feet around.
Most of it's cement.
It doesn't need. It can be over cement, man. It's a reflector. It's not an actual ground. It's not grounding out anything. It's just reflecting the RF like a mirror.
No, I understand, but I don't have a lot of like space in my backyard. There's lawn furniture and all kinds of other stuff back there.
Gotcha. You can bury the radials too if you need to.
Yeah, I understand. I don't know if I want to dig up my grass, so I definitely need to. I don't know. I want to figure out something a little bit more efficient. I do like this antenna setup I have right now, though.
Yeah, like you said, though, it's got RFI, and RFI is not great for audio. But yeah, I get it. That's fine. I mean, an NFED isn't my favorite antenna. You know, I'm a dipole guy. I like efficiency, and I like ladder line. But It's not ideal, but it works great, I'm sure.
It works for my situation right now. It's not doesn't take up a lot of space in the small backyard I have, because it does have to be a little bit functional. Seems ladder line is life. Yeah, so you know how it goes. I mean, everybody's situation is a little bit different. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go and talk to other people. I don't want to monopolize all of your time. Anyway, thanks a lot. And Kilo 7 Uniform Alpha Papa, back to you.
No, Matt, thank you for the info. That's kind of why I like to talk to people and get different opinion to kind of form something that will work for me. So I appreciate it there. Kilo 7 Uniform Alpha Papa, Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf 73. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from the city of Chino, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles.
It's gonna be a quiet night, I guess. Look at what happened to the band. It's like nothing.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from the city of Chino, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling the CQ 20 meters. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from the city of Chino, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
KL1? I don't hear him. I heard something. But look at my scope. There's like nothing on it. Ooh. KL1 MSB. It doesn't sound right. KL1 MS.
Kilo 5 Tango Alpha Romeo.
I heard a station in there. You want to try again? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilo 5 Tango Alpha.
All I'm hearing is like people tuning up. I heard a Kilo Tango 5 station. Try again.
Kilo 5 Tango Alpha Romeo. Kilo 5 Tango Alpha Romeo. I don't know how you do it.
Oh, there you go. Between people tuning up and the band dropping in and out. Good to hear you there, Ryan. Unfortunately, I'm just going to give you a 5-5. You keep dropping out. But good to hear you in here. Did you hear the other station calling me possibly from Alaska? Ryan, you completely dropped out, unfortunately, dude. So I'm going to have to say 73 to you if you still hear me. Of course, I got an S5 of noise here tonight. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from the city of Chino, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from the city of Chino, 40 miles east of Los Angeles.
That's weird, man. You were okay. I heard you say your first set of like the K5 and then you dropped and somebody was tuning or something. So he hears me.
So KL station, if you hear me, I cannot hear you, unfortunately. It's weird that you hear me, but try again. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilo Lima 1 Mike Sierra, Kilo 7 Uniform Alpha Papa. I don't think he hears you, bro.
I can hear that someone's calling, but I can't hear their call letters. Kilo Lima 1 station, try again. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Try again 3 times phonetically. Okay, the 2 transmission before, I heard the Kilo Lima 1, and then the last transmission I heard Mike Sierra. You're like a 4 or 5 or whatever, barely readable, but enough to read the call letters out there. I believe it's from Alaska. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf for KL1MS. Roger. I got that. Copy that. I'm going to put you in my logbook. I think it was enough of a copy. I appreciate the help there, Matt.
You got you in the logbook, KL1MS. You're good to go. I don't know if he can hear you, but that's all right. I'm just outside of Seattle, Washington.
Wait, what? Say that in English?
Yeah, QSL, you're about a 5.5 here in Seattle, so it's kind of up and down. You were about a 5.9 earlier, but all right, well, thanks a lot, man. 73 K7 UAP.
George, I appreciate you being patient there. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. See if I can make a couple more contacts out there. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling the CQ 20 meters from the city of Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Okay, I heard a 4 in there and maybe a Sierra. So 4 Mike Sierra? All right, I cannot hear you anymore. I'll try again. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling the CQ 20 meters from the city of Chino, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
I might have to try some hunting because I could barely hear that dude in Alaska.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. I'm going to go do some fishing and QSY around and see if anybody else is calling CQ.
Hey, just in time to jump in the shower and grab your HT and get on DStar. So annoying, man. I got a night off and the band's just like this. I don't want to go to 40. I know I'm not supposed to be down here, but I want to listen. I want to see what's down here.
Victor Echo 6, Juliet Golf Bravo from KC2MIB. Have a good night. Kilo Charlie 2 Mike India Baker, QRZ.
Do you... I do not know. But I have a an RFI thing on the end of this thing from Palomar. Yeah, I forget the name of it. From Palomar. I thought I've showed it on here before. 1 second here. So there's a 9-to-1 on there, I think, right now. Joe would probably know. I'm bad about that stuff. That's high noise floor for you? Wow, dude. Sorry, Sean sent me a video of his receiver, and he was talking about his noise floor there. There's some weird noise out here. Man, this bums me out tonight. I was hoping I would make a bunch of contacts on HF, but by the way, anybody new, jump in the chat. Would love to hear from you right before the coax enters the house. I can't do that. I would have to break my coax line and put connectors on each side. I mean, RFI is not that bad. A lot of it's been fixed, obviously, so I'm not too worried about the RFI portion of it. I'm more worried about getting the noise out. I'm gonna try my my other antenna, my infed. My antenna is 4010. Snap a clamp on Fahrenheit. Yeah, I have a ton of chokes on everything. I probably have 50 chokes. And if you could probably see here, I even have them on my headphones here. See that there? The microphones and blocking them in the way, but yeah. Screw it. Noise is noise, no cure except for killing the noise. Yeah. I'm definitely screwed. But, you know, getting a different antenna might help. I have a little bit less noise on the my antenna is 4010. 20's completely dead now. How about that?
KPA 500, and it's about.
I've got them everywhere. So much noise on 60.
It's playing, as I say. The watt meter is you know.
Look at that! Look at that noise.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of that. Usually get one a long time before this, but
Yeah.
Servicios públicos, macho. he said maybe 2, maybe 3 months we'll have it done. So, and then we get to sling it in there. That's going to be the fun part. So I'm not really looking forward.
Hello
to that.
from Colorado. I just heard it was snowing there.
Guys down there, and they said on the off times, on the off hours, I can come in there and clean my parts. The heads I can take down there and clean them, and the
I almost got a vertical. I don't want to get a vertical. I've had bad luck with verticals.
Air parts all cleaned out. They got a big hot cleaner down there, so I'm going to take them down there and clean them. The block's got to go somewhere else because their parts washers won't wash that. That's a big block, so it's got to go into a special one. There's one guy here that has one. He's going to take care of that. So with that being said, that'll be easy. So over to you, Scotty, and 6JSM and 7PLC.
Okay, Monty, thanks. I'm curious, have you got that engine torn down enough to where you can see that the block is in good shape? And I heard you saying about something about a new crank. That would be awesome. And gosh, it might be worth replacing.
This hold on, before me log these out here. Wait a minute. This before we get to going too far here. I want to log these 4 contacts out. Actually, it was 6. You had to go to hospital, something called frozen shoulder. I've never heard of that. Take care, man. Tim, have a good evening. What's 260? That's the wideband boys, isn't it? They kind of float around wherever. All right, so let's look at dipole antennas. Do they have dipole antennas in here? I'm not up for making anything, first off, so don't even go there. I don't have the time. I have barely enough time to put it up. Put it up. What am I looking at here? Fan dipoles? I don't see any fan dipoles in here. Let's just look for antennas. 260's political talk. What's wrong with that? You talk about Brandon. Poor Sam's not in here tonight. Wired antennas. That would be a dipole, right? Yeah, man. Love to make the contact with you. I would like to make a voice contact with everybody in the chat at one night, but I know that's going to be impossible. Infed. Folding dipole. I don't have 80 feet. It looks like a pain in the ass to set up. 80 feet. It's going to be a pain in the ass to set up. $68 feet. How many watts? It only does 300 watts though. What's up, George? Nice to see you in there. The Alpha Delta is a fan dipole. I'm sorry to hear that there, Terry. Turn my filtering off. Let's go back to 20 meters, see if there's anything. Ooh, why didn't that tune up? Ooh, that's had a DXEE. Six through 40. I've never even heard of these. Oh, there you go. It'll do 1,000 watts. This looks like a pain in the ass to set up. See, I can't do that many feet, dude. That's my problem. That is a huge problem for me. It's just only 40 feet. $40, $20, $15, $10. Nothing on 15, huh? Let me show you what I'm dealing with. I've showed you before, and I will show you again. There's my lovely house here. Ooh, I never looked in their backyard there. So my antenna comes out of here. Or my feed line comes out of here. Infed. That's what I'm trying to get away from is the infed stuff. So I got this grass area here, but it's not as wide as it seems. And right now I have the antenna up over here. Actually, I'm sorry. It infeds from right here. Yeah, but that doesn't matter at night. And I don't hear any noise off of it. They don't make any noise at night, dude. That is a myth. Oh my goodness, we got a sad ham in here. What did you put in here? It only does 300 watts though. What's the saying? I forget. I'll have to look that up here. Hold on. Unburden what has been. Unburdened by what has been. That's it. I have super sale. $800 needs some love. Only 3. That's what they're people are trying to talk me into an amplifier. But I just don't have the space. It sucks. I don't know what Josh the situation there. I can't get up on my roof, and I don't want anything over my solar panels. $240 length. Take care. Hope to talk to you on HF soon. Stay warm. This is going to drive me nuts. 38 feet. Can only do 400 watts. Is there a wattage rating on here or what? Take your radio away and put in an amp. But what? How am I going to transmit? Oh, I had one of those. It didn't work very well. I wasn't too happy with that thing. I made some contacts, but not very good. We're going to get all controversial here. Yay, by the way, anybody new in the chat tonight? Jump in the chat, say hello. So what does this thing do? It's only 40 feet. It does. I've tried to mess with the ground loop. It doesn't work very well for receive. I don't know if you're around the night I tried it out. Don't get a 501 something. That's a fan. I'm thinking that's what I think you meant dipole. Scott, how dare you spell something wrong? So it had 4 different radios out? Is that what it is? What does this thing look like? I don't think I can do this. I don't have the space for this either. Yeah, that's not going to work. I think I've been down this road before. Well, your stuff's all upside down, dude, so don't even want to go there with you. This is so annoying. I don't even know how many watts that one I can do out there. That antenna I can do. I don't know if Joe's in here. Joe would know. I'm pretty happy with the antenna, but I just get a lot of noise. I need to get away from the noise. That Palomar one does 500 watts. All right. That's pretty decent. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate you. The antenna, and I'm not knocking the antenna I'm using right now because it's perfect for what I need it for, because I don't have the space to put out one of these big antennas. 91 feet, I cannot do. Trap dipole. I got the noise, like the RFI noise I can deal with. Well, at least with 100 watts I can deal with. But I'm dealing with noise coming into the antenna. And I can't put a choke on there because it's LMR 600. That's what I thought. Extra short, 160 meter mono band. What is this thing? Sloper. Where's another place to look for antennas at? By the way, 22 people are 45 people watching and 22 likes. Come on, folks. Help me out. And Home Depot? What are you talking about? So how will the chokes drop the noise floor? Ham Depot. I'm not up for building. I am not a builder. I don't have the time. Yeah. My time is HRO's website sucks. At least the like search. I don't know, man. Sorry for chewing on ice. This is some good. This is a rabbit pellet crap or whatever ice. I don't think I can show it. You guys won't be able to see it in there. I have not, to be honest with you. I've not had the time to do that. I want to. I don't think it's coming from my house because I've had my power out. Choke will only reduce the noises picked up on the shield of the coax. If the antenna is up picking up noise, a choke will do nothing. I agree with you on that because I used different feed line. I used a different radio, my FT8 91, into the same antenna in the backyard. I had the same amount of noise. Any other places to look for antennas? One second here. How many watts does a 4010 do? So I can do a KW. If I ever get an amplifier, I will not be doing. I will not be doing. Yeah, it's 250 watts digital. I'm not going to be using the amplifier in digital modes. 100 watts is more than enough. Hi, Haley. What's going on? What's that? You can speak up.
Mom's gonna read a book.
Okay.
And I got 100.
You what?
I got 100.
You guys speak up.
I got 100
You got 100 on what?
on my AR.
AR test? Good for you. You've been wanting to get an AR for a while. I remember when I went to go meet your teacher. And I saw your desk too.
Now I'm in group 2.
You're in group 2? Did you move desks?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But I didn't move carry my desk over there. I did not do that.
Oh, you moved desks. You didn't move your desk is what you're telling me. Okay. Yeah, I understand. What are you doing there? This?
Yeah, the trick.
This?
It's easy.
It is easy.
You could do this.
One finger, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One time I did this. So I did gloves, and then I put 2 fingers on both of them.
Both of them?
Yeah, both. Like
Oh,
on
you did
top,
2
top
of
and
them?
bottom.
Yeah. All right. Well, good night. And I'll see you on Saturday morning, okay? I love you. Oops, sorry about that. Where am I at here? I have an infed 901 random wire. That's the antenna I'll be using it on. This is not an infed? This is the antenna I don't have up at the moment, but I probably will be putting up next week, maybe on Monday. We'll see. I don't know. But this antenna I like the most. It's only 63 feet. My random wire antenna is definitely infed. My counterpoint is only 10 feet. Infed means fed at the point of the end. These ones, yeah, it's been pretty solid. It was a little cheaper. I bought it like 165, I think. I don't know, man. Antenna's about as controversial as grounding. And by the way, you watching on Starlink? No. You fed RF at one end and it pops out the other, I guess. It pops out all the way across. So where am I looking here? Antennas, radio gear, antennas. Mobile antennas, base antennas. Yeah, that'll work out well, huh? Bulgaria. I don't have too many Bulgarian contacts here. I got them on FT4. Let's see if I can get them on FT8. No. There's a gig of parts in Vegas. I think I'd been to. I'm so torn. I don't know what to do. Terry, take care. I'm glad you're feeling better. I don't see too many. I'm looking for wires. Let's get this guy out of here. $6-meter beam. I'll get one of those and try to do that on 10 meters. Oh, guys, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'll get one of these. So annoying. Israel is on 20 meters if anybody needs them. I'm going to go over the 40. I've been on 40 in a minute. K6EGG is on 40 meters. 40 meters. Let's see what's going on here. 25 megahertz. So it looks like maybe 15's open right now. Wait a minute. 15's open? Or maybe 12? No, I don't hear anything on 12. Nothing on 15. They're calling. See what's on 60 meters for the hell of it, right? A lot of noise on 80 meters right now. You can't put links in there, Matt. Only seen Orange County on 80 meters. Let's take a listen to 30. Same guys on 30 meters and that it was on 80 meters. Interesting. I think I saw more folks on 40 meters. Sorry. There's a really nice opening at 20 meters right now. East Coast out to Europe, Russia. I just worked Cyprus, Austria, Jordan. On voice, I was not hearing any of that. I was just on there a few minutes ago. Craig, nice to see you in here tonight. Thanks for joining us here on the Greg K6EGG live stream, where we try to spend as much of my money as possible. I was looking at antennas. I just got frustrated why I can't put up what I want. I'd love to put up a tower here. It's just not going to happen. Very unfortunate. Wow. Phone. Wow. Were they pileups on them? Usually in about probably another 2 more hours, Europe starts to open up. Thinking about it. I'm seriously thinking about it. Didn't we talk to the Buddy Hex guy? Didn't the guy from Arizona, John, was it John? David? I forget. He had one of these. I wish I had the money for it. I want to see some more pictures of this. How big is this dang thing? Let's take a look at some customers' installations. Look how I need a lot of space for something like this. That would take up my whole backyard. Plus, I wouldn't know how to build that damn thing. Yeah, Cobwood. I know Eric, Hamstick Eric was mentioning that K6KCL. That sounds familiar to me. That's up Northern California. Sacramento County. That's only 21 feet. South Africa on 20 right now. These guys aren't. That stuff is not open for me yet on 20. Are you an extra, Craig? What do you got there, Sean? How am I going to put that up? I would have to invite somebody over to help me. It's all above. Thank you there, Craig. I'm on the West Coast here. I'm in Southern California, and I just looked over on 20 meters voice, and I didn't see much of anything. I have my 7610 in here. I'm on FT8 on 40. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Look at this guy. He had to bring in a whole big old giant thing to put it in. How much does something like that weigh? Oh, I think I made contact with him before. R5AJ, yeah. Only 23 pounds. And this is the same one that you were talking about. Someone has this and it's come on the channel. David or man. Trying to think of what his name is. Sorry for getting on the microphone. No, somebody else. Somebody in Arizona. I know you. Is it cold up there yet, by the way? God, this bums me out. I really want something big here. They're huge, but I don't have a lot of space. My cobweb is 9 pounds and I have it. And which cobweb do you have? I have it 20 feet off the ground. Something like 20 feet would be pushing it. I got to be honest with you. 41 degrees. Thanks for making that into freedom units there. MFJ 836. Yeah, that's the one that Hamstick was talking about. How does it do? Can you do 40 on that one? I think they sell a kit for 40, but they don't make them anymore, right? I don't think I could just leave it pointed wherever. Oh, what happened here? No, it doesn't. Yeah, I thought you can buy something to go to 40 on it. K6EGG. He's over in the free state of Florida. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know how to put one of those together. I am so bad at putting that stuff together. That's why I kind of like the in-fed wires. Well, okay, so I got to get out of here. It's getting a little late for me. I know it's not too late. It's only 8:45, but I'm kind of tired. This is my first day off in 5 days. So I do want to kind of chill out a little bit tonight. But I am off next Monday and Tuesday night. I'm planning on being on, and I might do a POTA on Monday afternoon. I'm not 100% sure. Nate, you take care. You have a good night. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. It's nice to have some new folks in there. I saw in the chat today as well. Always welcome to have new folks and get into some controversial conversations about antennas and chokes. I know I need to get on Discord a little more. I got to be honest with you. The only social media I kind of do is Twitter kind of now. I do get on there from time to time. I do read a lot of stuff and see the Good Morning stuff. I'm just bad about it. Because I try to dedicate my time to something when I'm doing something. 100% of my time or 100% of my effort when I'm doing something. So I don't like to, in the voice chat. Oh, I definitely don't have time for that sometimes. I do sometimes, but I haven't recently. I want to get on. I want to do put a voice chat on here, but I'm afraid last time I did that, people started going crazy. I working somebody in Texas right now. Oh, hey, enjoy this. Enjoy the snow up there in Colorado. So I'm going to get out of here. I'll continue playing FT8. Try to get me on 40 meters. Follow me on ham alerts if you want to see where I'm at. Somebody is texting me something, I think. Oh. I haven't completely got it tuned in, but Yeah, see, the other thing is I don't know how to tune that stuff in. I'm not that good on that stuff. And, you know, me trying to ask for somebody's help to come down, and I'm still in 40 meters, by the way, to help me out, help me put that thing in is going to be hard. You talk to Dustin there? Dustin has a good station, man. I'm telling you. So anyways, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the program. I was hoping to make some more HF contacts tonight, but not too good. Kind of quiet night for a Thursday too. Unfortunate. But I'll be on Monday night, and I might be on Sunday night if I get off early, but I doubt it. I got to work a night game on Saturday night, so I won't be on there. But what camera am I using? I'm using a Sony A6400, and I'm currently running it in 4K and then cross converting it. I hope it looks decent. I hope one of my coworkers helped me out and kind of set the video levels on it and got me into some places that I've never seen before in that menu. But yeah, hopefully the video looks pretty decent. I do everything native 4K and cross convert to 1080p at whatever it's 5994. Try to make it as clean as possible. Who wants to watch crappy video? I already got a crappy looking face, right? But yeah, I'm going to be on, hopefully, definitely be on Monday and Tuesday. Hopefully, I can do a POTA. I don't know if I have that much time. It is a holiday on Monday, if I recall, right? It's Veterans Day. So any veterans out there in the United States, I appreciate your guys' service. My father, my grandfather, were both in the United States Navy. So I appreciate all the veterans out there serving. And I'm not working, so I'm not getting any overtime on that day. But I didn't myself, but it takes a lot. It takes a real human being to do that. And men and women, whoever you are, whatever, and be away from your family and face war and stuff like that. It's hard. Not as good as your audio sounds. So excellent. I appreciate it. I've been working. I messed with the audio again today, and I messed with the video encoding. So I don't know if that looks any worse or better. And I can't decide. I need a scope. I think that's too dark. But I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for your guys' input on the antennas. Everybody, I know, I appreciate your help on it. Everybody thinks it's their way is the right way, but everybody's situation's a lot different. Mine included, with a small backyard. Money's not really too big of a deal. I mean, it is, but not as big as of a deal. Space is a big deal, and time to put it together and know how to put it together. That kind of stuff. But what I have right now is working fairly good. I'm pretty happy with what's going on. No doubt on it. But I also want to improve, and I want to kind of play, so to speak. So I want to make things better. That's what the hobby's about too, is experimenting around what works for you. So you guys take care. Look for me on ham alerts. Follow me on FT8, FT4. I may play some voice tomorrow before I headed to work, because 10 meters was kind of going off the hook this morning again. So take care, everybody, and I appreciate it. Hello, everybody. Thanks for watching the Gray K6EGG live stream. But most importantly, thanks for spending a little while with me. And please, don't forget to tell your friends about the channel.